Hello, 47.
Hi, I'm Jimmy, and this is the first episode of a new series. I'm going to be playing through Hitman Blood Money on Pro difficulty, and I'll be trying to get Silent Assassin on each level. We'll see how well I do. I'm not as good at this game as I am at the new Hitman, so I struggle sometimes to get Silent Assassin on these missions. But yeah, here we go. I'm starting off with a vintage year, which is sort of the first normal mission in this game. I'm skipping over the tutorial. I'll get into why a little later, but basically it's just not a very interesting level, and it's not really designed to get Silent Assassin in that one. So we're starting here. So yeah, I've already knocked out a guard and got my first disguise. In Blood Money, the knockouts work out differently. You have to either use a sedative syringe, which the game gives you 2 of at the beginning of each mission, or you have to pull out your pistol, take them hostage, and then knock them out, which is what I did in this case. So it's a little trickier. It's a little more there's more steps involved, but you get roughly the same result. So here I'm sneaking into this downstairs room and just crouch walking to avoid waking up the guard, and here there is a guard disguise just laying out there, and now I'm free to walk around this mansion where my first target is. Yeah, I'm peeking through the keyhole just to see when this guard's moving out of the way. So yeah, in this first mission, we are taking down 2 members of the Delgado drug cartel. If you watched my Hitman 3 series, or World of Assassination series, there was a similar mission in, it's technically in Hitman 2, where you're taking out the 3 of the leaders of the Delgado drug cartel. Different people, so continuity-wise it works out. These could both have happened in the same universe, just with different people taking over the cartel after these murders. So yeah, they're here. This is my first kill, and this is actually one of the kill methods from the cutscene, the trailer cutscene for the original. When Hitman 2016 was released, they had a sort of trailer showing like 3D fancy modern graphics versions of a lot of classic Hitman kills, and that was the one they chose for Blood Money, was strangling the cartel leader with fiber wire while he plays the piano. So yeah, now I'm leaving the manor, and yeah, I can just leave his body there. No one goes into the room. No one finds him, so it's safe to leave him there. You can also dump him off the balcony, but that actually, where the body lands, it doesn't go into like the river or the sea. It lands somewhere where it can be found. It's actually easier for them to find it out there, so it's safer to just leave the body alone. So yeah, here we're coming up on a long wait. I've got to wait until my next target gets into position. So I'm just going to kind of get things ready. Yeah, pull out. I like to pull a weapon out and stow it away. That way when I draw a weapon, it automatically draws the one I'm looking for. Yeah, my target's outside right now. He's about to come inside. So yeah, I'm going to cut out a lot of this waiting. But I guess while we're waiting, I can talk about why I'm not planning to cover the tutorial mission for Hitman Blood Money. The first reason is it's just not a very good tutorial. It's unlike the rest of the missions in the game. It's linear. You have to go from one area to the next in a specific sequence, and you can't vary it. And it's really just designed to teach you the mechanics. Like, they sort of slowly dole out equipment for you. So like in the first area, you're learning how to use a coin to distract guards, then you're learning how to use a fiber wire, then you learn how to use a pistol, and it's just sort of walking through the game and teaching you the mechanics, which is part of what makes it so hard to get Silent Assassin. Basically, it's practically forcing you to kill a bunch of people. But if that's all it was, I probably would play it and just talk about why it's not a particularly effective tutorial. Like, it's good at teaching the basic mechanics, but it doesn't really teach you how to play the game, because you play it differently from how you play the normal game. But the main reason why I'm not covering the tutorial is the NPCs, like most of the NPCs in that level are black, and they're just offensively racist black gangster stereotypes. And so if I were to cover it, it would be basically 10 to 15 minutes of me just saying, here's more black people being stereotypically criminal in a thoughtless way, and I just don't want to spend, like, you don't want to hear 15 minutes of me ranting about how racist the tutorial mission of Hitman Blood Money is, so I'm skipping it out. Anyway, I think I'm going to edit out the rest of this wait and cut to when we are back in the mission. So here my other target is finally coming out, and I'm just going to pull a pistol out, shoot him in the back of the head. Oh, I like to switch to first-person view when shooting. It's a lot easier to aim that way. So, yeah, now I just need to hide the body, and I am good to go. Now, one thing that's interesting, in Pro mode, you have the minimap, and you can see people on your minimap, but the only people you see on the map are your targets in red. So you don't see any of the guards or any of the other NPCs. Just one of the things that makes Pro mode difficulty. But it is nice that you are still able to track the targets. Oh, an interesting difference. There's a couple differences between Blood Money and World of Assassination. I'll talk about them more later, but one I want to cover now is NPCs react to bloodstains. Like, if you shoot someone or stab someone in World of Assassination, it does leave a pool of blood, but the NPCs just ignore it. Like, as far as the rest of the game is concerned, like, the bloodstain might as well not be there. But in Blood Money, guards do react to bloodstains, and they do go looking for bodies if they see it. So that's really the main advantage to using the fiber wire kill method, is it's the one kill method that, you know, doesn't leave any evidence. Interestingly, in Blood Money, another difference is to get Silent Assassin, you need to get out with all of the weapons you brought with you and your starting suit, which is why I had to change back into my starting disguise. I now need to get out to the exit in this outfit. It's a little tricky because I'm not allowed to the exit location in this outfit. There's only one exit per mission. Not always, but in this mission there's only one exit. So I've got to sneak out in my suit. So that's what I'm doing now. So yeah, Blood Money, like in World of Assassination, accident kills have a similar rule set where the game ignores them as far as, like, bodies found. It doesn't count. Doesn't ruin your Silent Assassin if you find a body killed by an accident. But another interesting detail is not only does it ignore bodies found, but it also ignores non-target kills. If a non-target is killed by accident, by an accident method, then that doesn't count against you. You can still get Silent Assassin even with non-target kills in Blood Money. I'm going to take advantage of that in just a moment to make it a little easier. Here I'm waiting. There's a guy who came down from the lab. Just waiting for him to go back to the elevator, back upstairs. The NPCs down here are very obliging. They don't turn around much. So, yeah. Just going to run up here and just push him off. And there. That was considered an accident, and so that non-target kill doesn't count against him. So now I just need to sneak out to this plane, and I can finish the mission. So yeah, that's going to wrap up my first episode of the new Blood Money series. I will be continuing the road to 100. I'll upload more of those later. But for now, I wanted to get this series started. So yeah, here's the score. Here's all the stats for the mission. And yep, the Silent Assassin rating. And yeah, in a second. Oh, there's the cash bonus. And yeah, here's the newspaper article. This is one feature from Blood Money that a lot of people miss, is it has a newspaper article talking about the murder after you're done. So yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.